Hello everyone, good morning. It is Sunday, 6/11/2023, not E3 Day 5. We are here to check out the Xbox Game Showcase, as well as the Starfield Direct, followed by the PC Gaming Showcase, and following up with the Final Fantasy 16 pre-launch celebration. I'm joined today by Lexi. Hi, Lexi.
Hello.
And also joining us is Crodad. Hi, Crodad.
Hello.
And I think a Tom wandered into the room as well.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
I just finished watching the showcase.
No spoilers. No spoilers because we're getting started a little bit late today.
I'm just saying one thing. I thought it was amazing.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, so let's jump directly into the Xbox Game Showcase and get this underway right now.
Jimmy Julius is here too.
Oh, hi, Jimmy Julius.
Yellow.
Happy to have you here. We have seen a lot of excellent games over the last couple days, so being a larger AAA style game or game show, I'm kind of curious to see what they have that maybe we hadn't gotten to yet.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
Oh, really?
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh, wow. It's the...
What do I think about heroes?
It's the guy from IT.
Yeah, the IT crowd.
Them, haven't we?
Richard Iode.
With their
He's also in The Mandalorian.
high cheekbones and comically massive weapons. Roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'll say the true hero's me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things. Just look at them! Not wafting around mythical creatures. And that's what they are. Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
You see, I'm not here
That should have been a hint.
slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age
Jack and the Beanstalk.
One moment. This is awkward.
Yeah. Oh.
I was wondering.
Yeah,
That's a really interesting...
right? I was like, that is such a cool way to do it.
I had a big, giant smile on my face.
Nice.
World premiere.
I don't know if we saw any gameplay in that.
This one looked really interesting too.
I do have to wonder...
Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. He'll come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Shaking bones.
Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky, teeth like knives. No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
Well, they come to your house and it won't stay long. Well, you look in the bed and somebody'll be gone. They're gonna give you time to get ready.
Interesting. I like.
Yeah, I wish they would
like
show
to see
gameplay because it looks good. Concept looks cool.
I do have to wonder if the community is a little muted after the reception for Redfall.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear.
Oh, massive. Hello.
They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Wow.
I mean, again, no gameplay, so I don't know.
I know.
Oh, it's going to be at there we go, at Ubisoft Forward tomorrow.
Wow. Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made, Starfield. Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play, by partnering with the most ambitious of game creators, and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible. These These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You are the heart and soul of Xbox. Your passion drives us.
I generally feel when they do these showcases,
whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you.
I feel like it's pandering sometimes.
Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio
Helps
behind
the
Spirit,
Yeah, I can see that.
he's on stage.
back to their combat roots with an amazing
I thought this one was pretty
co-op
impressive, though.
action game that is uniquely theirs. All right, everybody, it's time.
World premiere.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this one looks really good.
So the good news is I don't think any of these said that they're Xbox exclusives. Is it a battle royale? Was that the wall, the circle closing in? That's what it looks like to me.
Not necessarily that it's a battle royale.
I like the music.
Yeah, the music was very good.
Oh, interesting. It's a multiplayer. What's the game I'm thinking of? Hades. 33 player raids co-op. Yeah, interesting. That's going to be so hard to keep track of.
Totally.
I couldn't do it.
It's here, bug. Just FYI. You can wait if you want to.
There's a couple games that I thought Lexi would like, you would like, but I think they're co-op. They're first person.
Oh,
only.
She can't do first person, sadly.
Yeah, which sucks, because when I saw them, I'm like, oh, I think Lexi would like these, but they're first person.
Payday 3. Oh, the engine looks a little better. Thank you.
Everybody hit the floor.
I can. That had been rumored all weekend, and everyone in the chats for the indie shows just kept saying Payday 3, Payday 3. I'm like, shut up.
Is Ken here or no?
He's in the chat.
He's in chat. Yeah, new Payday Ken. Yep. Persona 3 Remastered.
Reloaded.
Reloaded, whatever you want to call it. Which Persona 3 was really good. I still prefer 4 better, but it's very, very good. I wonder if they still shoot themselves in the head to bring out the Persona.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hey, Ken.
Yeah, I saw that there's 2 Persona games that they.
What? No spoilers.
No,
no spoilers.
Okay.
We're watching the show. I think
This is all Xbox?
you're off, Buggy.
Did I miss Bethesda?
No, none of these have been Xbox exclusives, and no, you did not. We just started about 15 minutes ago.
I just went into Elder Scrolls.
You missed a new Fable, which looks actually. I mean, we didn't.
I've
say
never played one.
Do they?
They're good. Historically, they've been good. Star Wars Outlaws, a 33-player Hades-style raid game, and then Payday 3, and now we're to Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I knew about Payday 3 was coming out.
Or whatever this is. I think it's Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, you know Assassin's Creed I've ever played.
You want us to trust you,
It looks really good.
but the truth is, you scare us.
Oh, it's a first-person mage game?
Avowed.
The power you wield, the secrets you keep.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Save us.
Oh, hi, Tiny Painting Desk. I have your Frog games all chronicled.
Destroy us.
A third one was added to the list. I generally like games like this.
What are you gonna do with it?
Avowed. Nice.
That looks pretty cool.
Glad we finally got to see it.
And I like that, again, all of these are, none of them have been Xbox exclusives. So we should see them everywhere.
Well, did they say that?
None of them have been, they always put Xbox exclusive at the front if it is.
Oh, another Star Wars game?
No, it's Sea of
No.
Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. Just said Sea of Thieves.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Right? I was super excited when I saw that.
Oh yeah, so was I. I think I even started to tear up. I remember playing Monkey Island.
Which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. So I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
The chalk has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well, what do we have here?
Oh.
Need these.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Interesting. I wonder
That
how
looks
they.
really good.
I wonder how they're
Doesn't
going to
it?
do that.
Oh, no, I've never played a Sea of Thieves. I don't have Xbox.
That's okay. Other people do.
It's also on PC.
Yeah, it is also on PC.
Oh.
I sadly can't play it because I get motion sick.
Seasick?
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is Monkey Island was a point-and-click adventure, so I'm interested to see how they convert that. A Microsoft Flight Simulator training?
DLC.
Training?
It's just DLC for Flight Simulator.
Okay, don't spoil it, Tom. I'm trying to figure it out.
Looks good.
Yeah, well, I really have been meaning to do this.
Yeah, the graphics are amazing.
I want to do it on PC so I can get the mods.
Yeah.
Because I know they have like the Starship Enterprise and a bunch of other stuff that you can fly that's not in the base game.
You would do Starship.
Darn straight.
You would do that. Does it have the blasters? Can you go around shooting?
No.
Why have this Enterprise if you can't beam me up, Scotty?
If you're curious, you can pre-order Payday 3 on Xbox for $40.
Nice.
Looks like a movie trailer.
I know they've gotten really good at this. I know people who have like full surround setups for Flight Sim, so it's like they're in an actual cockpit.
Oh, it's kind of like those people on TikTok for like American truck driving. They have like the full rig and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of people who have a full rig for Forza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Dune?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's from Dune. It's the Dragonfly.
That's DLC coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I think it looks pretty cool.
It does?
Yeah, it does. For me to get the Game Pass, there'd have to be something that goes to the Game Pass for me to be like, okay.
Dude, everything that they're showing goes to Game Pass on day one, as far as I've seen.
Not
and that's on Xbox and PC, right?
Correct.
The Game Pass.
Yeah, it's not everything. I think there's been one or two that haven't been day ones.
Oh, okay.
Star Wars.
No, I'm.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our performance.
Oh,
center
Hellblade
stage
2,
at
nice.
Winds of Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade,
This one gave me chills.
It was a look at some of the game's cinematic
Ken, I'm
and
getting
immersive
quite a bit of
action,
feedback from
where
you. Just
Senua faced
FYI.
off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline. Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
She can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them, the ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise, a question. But it's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price. And there's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies. Over there. That pool. I can feel them. Everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching us.
Is that the way the game's set up? When you're listening with headset?
Yes.
It's going to happen. It's time to find
That's pretty cool.
How can we make it?
Yeah, it's trip.
It's time to find out. Why are they watching? It's time to find out. What are they waiting for? Senwa, what are you waiting for? I'm here. Watching more than one.
Have you not played the first one, Ken?
I think I own it.
You should play it. It's very good.
I'm scared. This is too hard. Their eyes everywhere. Can feel them boring into her. Witch. What is she supposed to do? Do something. Ask them. What do you want me to do?
Lost souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find. What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There. It's them. It's you. What will they do to her? What will we do to us? Touch it. Feel your mind, your voices, all the parts of you that are broken. You can be whole. All the grief, all the rage, all the fear, everything I've seen, everything I've done has led me to this place. We've come so far, not far enough. Say it. You are ready. Tell them. I am here. Now. What if we get lost forever? What will happen to them? What will happen to you? I will not let them down. She is ready. They know. Go.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved, or those you led to death?
Yay. Yeah, the first one was really good.
Looks like a Yakuza game.
It is a Yakuza game.
Up.
Oh my god! A stranger!
なんだよ。どうかしたか?
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
俺がどうかしたのか? Huh? Huh? Eh?
Wow.
That wasn't in the gameplay, right?
That looks so
No, it was like...
I think the last Yakuza game was the remaster that they came out with.
Oh no,
years ago.
they announced another one earlier.
Like a Dragon Ishin.
No, another one. Another one.
Oh god, not another Fallout.
Yeah.
It's just it's
Tom, no, bad Tom.
No,
No Tom,
just
bad
said it.
Tom.
It's-
No Tom, bad Tom.
From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit.
Oh, come on. I do like their little skits though. They're kind of funny.
Yes, I love the skits.
Yes. It's an expansion for
76.
Yeah.
Is that the one that was like kind of glitchy and everything?
It was at the beginning. I've heard it's much better now, but
Yeah, it's better now, but I still don't enjoy it as much as the regular games.
yeah.
Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty because we're headed for the
Cool, dressed like Elvis is funny.
So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 76. Play it now with Xbox Game Pass.
World premiere.
What is this?
I do not know.
Liking the style so far.
Wow.
Oh, it's from Capcom.
New Devil May Cry IP.
Possibly.
Is that under the water?
No, that's on the land.
Above? Okay.
Oh,
I didn't
I think I
understand
know
the
what
point
it
of
is.
this one.
What the heck?
I'll wait for it. See if I'm right. Nope. I had another inclination of what it could be, but
What the hell? I love that.
yeah, I thought it was Fatal Frame at first.
No.
Is it co-op?
No,
No?
I don't know yet.
I thought I saw a split screen.
Not that I saw.
Goodness.
It's like a colorful demon game.
Like Demon Souls, but with color.
No. It looks like it will play differently, but I think we've only seen that one clip of gameplay. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I like the trails on the sword. That's cool.
So it is a third person.
Yeah, it is third person.
Yeah, it looks very pretty.
Yeah.
We need a new Onimusha game.
Wow.
Path of the Goddess.
The goddess.
Looks nice.
They need a remaster
So that means
Onimusha.
it's always. Does it mean it's just on Xbox only?
No, no, none of this is only Xbox. Otherwise, it would say Xbox exclusive.
Okay.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac. The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power.
Forza!
The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion.
I would have yelled at you, Tom, but yeah, it's got to be Forza on the Xbox.
Continues that tradition. General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza
Ooh,
Motorsport.
I like the blue and gray car.
Yeah.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
And yes, Bug, this is in-game footage, but not of you playing. It's what's called a replay.
I know you're ready.
Well,
You've got this.
that is what it looks like inside the dash if you do first person, but
Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one. That was your best lap yet.
This is my timeline.
All right, here we go. Here's Bethesda.
no, this is something else.
That ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen betrayal,
Dragon Age?
endurance,
No, this might be their expansion that they've been talking about. It's for Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh.
for perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel
Oh, but like Crow said, I like the single player stuff.
No, I had fun. I was a day one player of the original ESO.
I did the beta and noped out.
Played it every day for a year until my guild left and then I left.
threatens to unravel reality itself.
Yep. Let's see, I haven't been back to ESO since they brought Morrowind.
So is this the gameplay?
Yeah, this is the gameplay. Well, without the numbers and the health bars and all that.
Yeah.
And the HUD.
Save Tamriel.
Interesting how they do that.
Necro.
Yeah, it's been advertised everywhere.
CSIS Unit 37. Toronto is under attack. By Null Sector.
There's something different about Null Sector this time.
What this was
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up on
until I saw the title card.
Yeah. It's the first player experience for Overwatch. Oh, no, it's not.
Overwatch the movie?
We can stop Null Sector. Maybe we can save the city.
Coming through.
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
You know, besides the game not actually looking like that with the cutscenes and me sucking at shooters, If it actually played like that, I'd probably play it.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
Wow.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give
Are you
it.
eating again, girl?
Wait, third person.
I thought it was first person.
It is first person.
Actually, it was third person.
Yeah, I wish it was third person too.
Me too.
I enjoy Overwatch actually for what it is, but
yeah,
I'm very disappointed. There's no reason for Overwatch
Yeah.
2 to exist since
They made a
they
mastake with that.
canceled
Really?
the whole point of Overwatch 2 was to introduce the RPG mode basically.
Is that the one you bought the boxes and you won
Yes, yes,
like skins?
yes.
How is the RPG mode?
No,
Man.
they canceled it.
Oh.
So there's no reason for an Overwatch 2.
Yeah, it's the same game.
You didn't do it.
Not bad.
Yeah.
World premiere.
And their number of concurrent players has tanked.
Oh.
An
Atlas game, huh?
Yeah, I heard something about this ahead of time.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it though.
So you're telling me you're thieves who steal hearts?
Yeah.
You just happened to stumble into this world?
Persona Tactical.
The Rebel Corps will always
Persona
help the
Snap.
Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never
It's a turn-based.
Yeah, turn-based tactical, which Persona is turn-based RPG anyways, but this is more like CRPG style.
I pass on those.
I don't.
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat. Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us?
You bet.
Let's show them what we got.
Persona 5 Tactica.
Wow.
That will be a purchase.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it.
Are we just rolling into the Starfield direct now?
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
I'm very excited for this game.
It looks gorgeous.
I'm just still so sad it's not multiplayer.
Oh, I know, right? That's the one thing I was wishing they would talk about.
From here on out, Captain.
Just co-op alone would make this game 1,000 times better.
Yep.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for.
I'll still play the heck out of it,
The
though.
great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Is it really 25 years in the making?
The bones of it are, yes. The idea of it is.
Yeah, wait till you see the direct.
Oh, this is not the direct. I thought I was like, wow,
Nope.
wow, we're just gonna.
This is just a sneak, and then there's more games to see.
Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
And Bug, it is a third person. You can also go into first person.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
This is where we belong.
There's so many games coming out this year. Yeah, we're going to see a whole big thing on that game at the end of this. Like, it'll probably be an hour of nothing but that game.
World premiere.
That symbol in the bottom right looks very familiar.
I think that one looks neat.
But Don't Nod usually makes really good games. It is an actual climbing simulator. Or climbing adventure. Jusant. Climb Fall 2023. That was cute.
World premiere.
Horror rig drilling simulator, or drilling rig horror simulator.
I think Lexi might like this.
Forget about Lexi. What about me?
I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know you'll probably like.
Yeah, really cool art style.
This is one of the games I'm like, oh, I like this. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's third person.
We got puzzles. We got Dungeons of Hinterberg.
That's amazing.
There's so many Game Pass games.
Hi. I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself, and so it is my honor and pleasure to give you and introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
I really enjoyed Cyberpunk. I don't care what anybody says.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Oh, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Johnny.
So is it first person?
It is.
Right. There's nothing can stop that.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run! This way! Quick!
Someone ratted us out.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
The situation's changed. You need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on. Got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
I forget what this one was.
Is this the sim that we saw earlier?
Might be.
No, I don't think this is it.
Are you talking about that one that's like a remake of The Sims but by another company?
Yes.
It's not that game.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was once we started seeing the scale.
Yeah,
of
the detail.
Is it City Skyline? Yeah, Cities Skylines 2. That looks impressive, though.
It does.
Forth.
It's far higher quality than the previous one.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was their learning experience.
World premiere.
What if the world we live in today is their utopia?
国民の信託を最も集めし者が罪なる王となる資格を得るものとする。陛下のお命が奪われるなど。
Cool. I don't get it, but it looks cool.
こいつが俺の凱旋者だ。
果たして誰が次の王か。
己自身に命じなさい。内なる英雄の姿に変われと。
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。
僕のいる世界の出来事は。
Is it a Shin Megami Tensei?
この国は今有史以来の危機にさらされている。どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
Yeah, it's definitely a traditional turn-based RPG. I'm thinking it's Shin Megami Tensei something. I'm down for any Atlas RPGs, to be honest. Metaphor.
That's what it was called.
Refantasio.
World premiere.
Humanity's cities have fallen. Our people's only means of survival.
One I got really interested because I think I remember saying you liked the Banner Saga, didn't you, Mark?
I did.
You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil. And bring hope back to our people.
Wow, that's a good start.
Yep.
Oh, it's an ARPG.
What does that mean?
It's real-time action RPG.
Wow.
Looks like 3? Or is it 4? Looks like 3.
I think it is 4.
Is it? Okay.
It's not a turn-based, though, is it?
No, that's why I said it's an ARPG.
Oh, that's right.
Towerborn.
Wow.
Oops. Towerborn.
World premiere.
Wow, wait, this has real, what am I trying to say? The underwater
Bioshock?
game. Bioshock,
Yeah.
thank you.
I know it does feel like that. Yeah, it's a gorgeous look.
Oh, wow.
I love steampunk.
Yeah, same.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything. If you resist my rule,
It's the first person.
Yes.
if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time.
I wish it gave you the option of either third or first.
That would be nice.
With time mechanics.
It looks amazing.
It does look pretty badass.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in?
Bioshock and Wolfenstein.
Clockwork Revolution. No release date.
Yeah, I know. I was
no
like, oh,
release
okay.
date.
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024.
That's what I thought. That wasn't an expansion. That was a new game.
Yeah, it's the new one for 2024.
Yeah.
And Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport.
Oh, I thought it
both
was just
built
the
for
expansion
Xbox
for Flight
Series X,
Simulator.
Nope.
S,
It said 24 on it, so
We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive, in collaboration
That looks
with
good.
Lucasfilm Games.
It
33
does.
Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have
This
heard your
is interesting
feedback
to me.
on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply
Figure out what's
of
on his
Xbox
t-shirt,
Series
but I couldn't
X,
see.
making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
I think this leaked before the show, if it's what I think it is. Whole terabyte.
You would have to buy a brand
Yeah.
new Xbox.
Yeah. That's not what I was referring to. Yeah, there were some expansion things you could get.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad price for that.
No.
Yeah, but it's still only a terabyte of space.
I know. But I might have to get that for Starfield.
One more thing you've all been waiting for.
Well, Starfield's coming to other things.
I know, but the collector's edition I want really bad.
For the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
Yes.
Let's do it.
I was so happy.
I don't know if I want to get this on PC specifically for
PC.
mods.
Right, exactly. Especially if they ever add like a co-op mod, which you know someone's going to try to do immediately.
Yeah.
Like they did with Skyrim for Skyrim together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know if the collector's edition can be done for PC,
Probably
or if it has
not.
to be for the Xbox version. But yeah, you'll see. I think I'm going to sink a lifetime into this game.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today, and
Hi,
welcome
Todd.
to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here, and that's thanks to all of you.
The amount of
From
hours
Elder
I've
Scrolls
sunk
to
in New
Fallout,
Vegas
we
in
love
Skyrim.
creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring
My
a new
favorite
world,
part is when we
but set
actually
it
get
in
to see around
space,
the office.
where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So, let's jump in and take a look.
New IP?
No, it's Starfield.
Oh.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of
Ken, I'm getting a lot of feedback from you, bro.
But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet, to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next-generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
I'm just going to call that planet St. Louis.
We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person.
Wow.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission,
Hey,
and maybe
Crawdad.
even stumble upon something unexpected.
Farming.
I'll farm the heck out of that game.
Space farming simulator.
It's freaking
2024.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Dude, the cockpits look amazing. The combat looks so fluid.
You're not eating. That's it.
Oh, it was nice because of the gravity. He can super jump.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I was like, oh.
Oh, Andy has
And this
a
is why
jetpack.
I love Mass Effect.
So again, Bug, you can do all of this in third person.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons, to spacesuits, to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your
Wait a
ship.
minute, they showed steak, but there was no ketchup with
You
it.
can take with you.
Yes, because they're
not
civilized.
insane.
They're civilized people out in the universe, Ken.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
He came there for the steak and then left.
Yeah, I'm still here.
No, the guy went to that planet just to get the steak and then
You left because there was no ketchup for the steak.
No.
It's not all about you, Ken.
That's right.
Yet still looks grounded and relatable.
Tartar
For
sauce
us,
on
it's
steak.
that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously, the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through.
It does look
your
cool.
ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived
Well,
in.
hope for the lo-fi, the beats will be good.
What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
That looks pretty cool.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Of course we see space. I mean, that's all that's out there.
Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Imagine how cool it would be co-op.
Yeah, right?
Well, that's how I was hoping they would show, since they said for you and your crew. That would be kind of cool.
No, the crew's all AI controlled.
As you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins. Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact, if you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god, look at how it's coming together. That means there's a set.
You saw the release date, right?
Yeah, it's like September 8th.
September 6th, I think, yeah.
Cast of characters. You've got
Yeah, September 6th.
the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many games coming out this year.
Yeah, so quick.
Noel,
All
right, everybody go play the lottery in your state.
Yeah, so I can afford it.
Very successful businessman in the settled
I think the collector's edition is like $300.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
Jesus.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate.
I think the highest collection I played was one time for the God of War. It was like 100.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
My side quest log is going to be so full.
Right.
That's all I see when I see all this.
The United Colonies is
Or you'll spend 3 hours collecting before you do the actual game.
Probably.
And he'll be out there getting plants.
Hey, don't pass up the grass, man.
They consider themselves the
Never
true
pass up the grass.
children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within
So what's the download side on PC?
of Sidonia on Mars to this day
They haven't
serves
announced that
as
yet.
the largest mining
Oh.
facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the Settled Systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. Is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
That's interesting.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be. This new system has more to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
This is cool that, yeah.
You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages.
I'm gonna be so lost in this game.
I saw introvert.
Is it really, really you?
He'll join your crew and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you.
Ken 2.0.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is just like having a Ken simulator. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm down with it. Oh, hey, why do you think I said it? Especially blurts out, do you eat ketchup on your steak?
Did you hear that?
Honey, we got ourselves a
No.
Like you have parents and stuff in the
Came
game.
across some
Oh,
hot
nice.
space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
Huh.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it
If you
does.
want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
Sparta kick him.
We'll let you
Oh,
discover that on
yes.
your own.
You can be evil if you want.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
a must buy.
Right. That's why I'm like, it might be worth getting the. Well, you'll see. Collector's edition looks awesome.
Perfect character. That's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
No, there's so many options.
Ranks are unlocked
And
by
ranks.
completing challenges associated with that skill.
Imagine 100%ing this game.
Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
5 different skill trees.
And 4
And
ranks.
every skill
per
has
skill.
4 ranks. Yeah.
Control aliens.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
I call him Fido.
Call him
Maxing
terrifying.
out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
Yeah, it's awesome. Just run up and punch an alien in the face.
Wow.
Skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much
I love
a
that.
stealth player.
Yeah.
You can totally customize how you play.
My favorite part about being stealthy
It was very cyberpunkish. That's how cyberpunk
slowly
was.
creeping through vents like you're in a movie and then jumping out and springing on people.
It's awesome.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits.
That's me.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll issue you an
Yeah, I like
access
having
card.
charisma.
I'm more of a run and gun player.
Yep, there's my playstyle.
I am not running.
From above thing where I boost
Oh, I
back
am.
over guys and I throw landmines at them.
Oh, That's also
I'm very
hilarious.
much. Yeah, I'm very much a running gunner.
Stuff up.
Like the door shuts right before.
That was pretty cool.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life.
My only hope is that planets
and
aren't
adventures.
super empty like No Man's Sky was.
Well, they've said you can scan the planet for life beforehand.
Oh, okay.
Between fun and realism.
Because they said there's over 1,000 planets, I think, in the beginning.
And I've heard that all 1,000 planets are at least partially curated by the team.
Wow.
Planetary atmospheres to the way we place biomes.
So it'll look kind of like Destiny when you're out on the planet.
Right, that could be.
Or No Man's Sky.
No, not No Man's Sky. The opposite.
No,
of
this
No
is
Man's
definitely
Sky.
just better. I mean, just from the looks of it, it's better than No Man's Sky.
Because No Man's Sky is completely procedurally generated.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that all 1,000 worlds have at least been touched or examined by the team.
Oh, okay.
The ship stuff looks amazing to me. That cockpit is beautiful.
It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own.
I will say that
Blown away by the amount of stuff you can do. You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship.
I do like the customization features. I just they don't look very sleek.
Yeah.
And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician
That's true.
where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some
Expanse
changes.
the game.
You can
Yep.
customize and upgrade everything.
That's what I'm looking forward to it.
And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything, from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact...
Okay, well that's helpful at least.
The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
Swear to God, this game's gonna be the death of me.
Right? I was like, my gosh, there's so much to this game.
Our modified Frontier
Hey, where's
is a
Mark?
practical
It's
ship,
Wednesday.
but
He's
with a
on
little
Starfield.
creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it. Where it had a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really whatever you're
It looks ridiculous, just wait.
That was crazy.
And while you can build your home among the stars
Optimus!
if you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run.
Outpost. That's
Yep.
right. I forgot.
Companions, most
Yeah.
crew members can lend a
It
hand
just
in the
gets better.
field. Take Bosco, for instance.
Hi, Bosco.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
I wonder if you can actually use that third-person camera outside the ship when you're taking off.
I don't know. It looks like you might be able to.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
Do you worry that this is too complicated for the average gamer?
Means you're ready for a fight.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll have like an auto.
Because you're not alone out there.
Like, I would like to watch it, but I know I could never do everything that they're saying.
You probably could, actually. It'd just take a little bit of learning.
And I'm sure that as much as they've done in here, there's got to be an enhanced tutorial system to teach you all this stuff.
Yeah.
I hope so, because it's really nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous game. Like you can target specific parts.
That's fairly awesome.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit.
Yes, please.
You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
You mean making them pay for ever crossing my path?
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. But space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planet side,
Space
there are plenty of
Repo.
sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance.
Yeah, I want one of those.
Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
Yeah, I want one of those.
There are
Give Mark all the
personal
ships.
encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm gonna board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones you discover on your own. The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information, and we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the watch. Our attention to detail in the game totally translates to this.
It's pretty badass.
Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there, and it even tells the time.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, you know, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox. And this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. All ready to start on your signal. Steady till ready. Coordinates input. Plotting jump course. Guidance has converged. Getting auxiliary reactor power. System checks are green across the board. Prepare for departure. Grav jump commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
Yeah.
I think what's cool about this.
So why would you scan it?
To see if there's life down there.
Content,
Oh, okay.
If there's resources that might be useful to you.
As the player explores, our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain
After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters, we wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Greatest time to be alive right now for games and other things.
Yeah, for sure.
Mrs. Dark Racer,
After
what's
some
up? Welcome to the
exploring,
stream.
You can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions
I'll be
to
right
work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
With Starfield, we've completely overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards.
Yeah, I was going to say, wonder if that's kind of cool.
Weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
Thanks again for being with us today.
Did
We
it
are
just
so
show Fusro Da?
that you've
I think
taken
it
the
did.
time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a
Hey,
reflection
still
of the
going on
incredible,
about the
passionate
Starfield?
team that made
Yeah.
all of
Wow.
them, putting something special of themselves.
It's their
into it.
direct. It's an
So
hour
let's hear
long.
some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
Oh god, there's photo mode. Dave
I
will
just love
never
that
come out of this
constant
game.
feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique
Right,
experience.
well, I'm gonna head out. We got some stuff to do for the packing for the trip tomorrow.
Okay, have fun.
Hit me up later to see
Yep.
if I'm gonna play
Okay.
before I crash tonight.
All right, sounds good, man.
There's
Later.
something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets,
The day-night cycle, those details matter to me.
diplomacy, exploration, freedom, the ending.
Beskap, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher,
Brain sprout.
I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Let's go. Good luck, Constellation. You are go for me.
What do you think, Buggy?
Do you remember a couple
Back
years ago, there was a game that came out, and we all bought it, and you were going to keep a log on it? Do you remember that game?
Yeah, that was No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Do you feel like this game is going to be like that? It's not going to be as good as you're saying?
I do worry about day one experience, because traditionally games have been rushed in the past.
Yeah.
But I think enough of it should be there and working that we shouldn't have that experience. Plus, it's single player.
Dude, that watch looks amazing.
Yeah, not my deal, really. All right. Let's jump into the PC Gaming Show 2023. I'm gonna have to really. All right, here we go. Let me get to the appropriate time. All right, looks like it starts here for some reason.
Oh, hey there. Welcome to the pre-show. We are just minutes away from kicking off this year's PC Gaming Show. And since I always have my finger on the digital pulse, I've developed a deep learning AI program to assist me. Check it out. Hey AI, what's my name?
You are Sean Day 9 Plot. Would you like me to call you something else?
No, that is the one. But between you and me, I'd like to try something a little bit more challenging. Hey AI, why don't you show me a US-based publisher that focuses on indie games and... I don't think I need any more parameters. Oh, no time to explain. AI, get on with it.
Beginning the search with your criteria. I believe this will be to your liking. Tiny Build is our games publisher headquartered in Seattle, Washington. Founded in 2011, Tiny Build have established themselves as one of the industry's key publishers of indie games. Their notable releases include Hello Neighbor, Speedrunners and one for people watching on the web, Kill It With Fire. I have just attempted a joke. It was unsuccessful.
Wow, great job, little AI buddy. Tiny Build's a great choice. And why don't we keep our little deep mind training session going here? Let's see if we can get you firing off as much gaming knowledge as an energy drink fueled room of PC gamer writers. Find a game in their upcoming catalog that's open world, multiplayer, and give me conflict, give me historical with a little, I don't know, interplanetary twist.
Understood. Take a look at this teaser for Sand.
That didn't say much, did it?
No, not at all.
Hey, great, fine.
Actually, you know what? I can probably skip through this, to be
And
honest.
feeling faintly inadequate for being
I
unable
wasn't
to grow
sure
a
what the
fantastic
pre-show
early
was, but
1900s mustache.
In many
I'm not a big
ways,
Day 9
we
fan.
are both in
I-
need to form Sean.
I can't stand him myself. But
Yeah.
But let's try a little learning exercise instead, shall we? What if I wanted to keep the sandy vista but without the
I'm trying to find.
Austro-Hungarian
There we
space
go.
colonization?
Is this it?
Something ability, the human touch of, say, Frankie. Oh, stick around because it is not long until the show starts, and I would hate for you to miss out on the biggest exclusives, a truckload of first looks, and a promising new co-host. Ha! Let's start the PC Gaming Show.
I mean, I'm glad I found something that he's apparently good at, ish. But he is not my favorite. I agree.
Hey, Frankie! Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I mean, I was just in the middle of deathmatch.
Great. Great to hear it, Frankie. Listen, I've been thinking about the PC Gaming Show 2023, and I kind of want to make a few updates.
Sure. I mean, it's already packed with world exclusives, in-depth interviews.
He's
with
so
the
corny.
biggest studios,
Mhm.
crazy good giveaways. What more can we
But not in a
ask?
fun dad way.
I don't want to get into the, detail work, the minutia, the fine print, the ethically sinister motives behind true innovation. No, Frankie. What I've realized is that I can't do this show without you.
Oh, sure.
Or at least a version of you.
Huh?
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Listen to me yapping on when there's so much to do. I mean, we got things to plan, code to write. Oh, listen, also, I brought in some new assistants, to help really bring the show to life. And it would be so great if they could just stop by your place in little old London town, to just get the ball rolling. Does that sound good?
I suppose if it's for the show.
Excellent. Oh, hey, that's them. Ah, Frankie, let me say it again. You are one of a kind. Now, please give my love to Gunther and Helga. Ah, they're great guys. Very thorough.
Hello, are you Sean's guys?
Oh boy.
Mr. Sean has many great ideas for the show. You are lucky to know such a man. He is a visionary.
A visionary.
He is a man with his eyes locked on the future, like a horse staring into the sun.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
A majestic horse.
Since I can. Since we're behind. Just. Okay.
Oh, hello there, everyone, and welcome to the PC Gaming Show.
Someone said great value, Steve Jobs.
Yep.
Today, I'm not just joining you on a tour of the finest upcoming PC games. I am standing with you on the bleeding edge of innovation. I've revolutionized how this show is made. Production crew, ditched him, don't need him. It's just me, my automated systems, and this one guy
Yay,
hired
the
on
worst
work
part.
experience. Say
Yeah.
hi, Dakota. Hey. So what does the face of the future look
Let Dakota talk.
Weirdly, pretty familiar. Why don't you introduce yourself, Frank AI?
Hello, broadcast viewers. I am Frank AI, a virtual co-host based on professional gaming icon Frankie Ward, utilizing deep learning neural networks.
Super duper. And what do you have lined up for us?
I have analyzed the entirety of published games media and surveyed discussion forums for the most anticipated titles. I have then constructed the ideal showcase, including titles like Stormgate, Path of Exile 2, PAX Day, June Awakening, and finally Morris Men, Troop Lord of Destiny.
Wait, are those like the jingly dancing guys from England? Are you sure that's a real game?
My mistake, Sean. Morris Men is a game concept I've devised based on a holistic survey of the most popular Steam titles. Would you like me to generate another?
You know, instead, let's just get things rolling with something that actually exists. First up, from 11-Bit Studios, we return to an icy apocalypse in Frostpunk 2.
I swear we've already seen this.
Ambition. Do you hear it? It's restless. Ambition requires men to feed upon. It also needs time, direction, and sacrifice. But for every man who fulfills his calling, there are thousands left with nothing. It's them who knock and open the door to hell.
I think I have the first one. I've never played it, though.
I played it. It wasn't that impressed.
Oh, okay.
It's just another city builder. Resource manager.
Got it.
Neat, I guess.
Hey, check it out. I don't even need to write my own script for this show anymore. All right, wait.
Please don't.
All right. Up next, we've got a pile of fresh previews for the most visceral, immersive PC releases coming our way, featuring visceral combat and immersive exploration, visceral landscapes and immersive storytelling. Fans of immersion will... Yeah, it kind of just keeps going on like this, so I think it just needs a little bit more fine-tuning. And until that point, let's just go ahead and dive right into our next previews with Nivalis, Jumplight Odyssey, and Road to Vostok.
There's a city you see when you close your eyes. Are they closed? What do you see? Open your eyes. Nivalis.
Yeah, Nivalis is super interesting to me.
Oh, is this the one with the diner?
Yes.
This does look cool.
That was just a dream. Now, it's time to come home. This is your apartment. The sounds of the nightclubs nearby are the heartbeat of the city. The street food smells drift through your windows and make your head swim. It's hard to sleep here. Your restless legs want to walk the busy streets. Let's explore. Nivalis is a city in the clouds, but you can't make a rainbow without a little rain. Like most things in life, it's best to start at the bottom and work your way up. It's not so bad down here. We can go fishing, take a boat ride, soak up the atmosphere.
Somehow I did not know it was 8-bit.
Don't worry too much about the serial killer on the loose. I'm sure we'll never meet him. I can even help you run your new business venture. A noodle
Oh, because the
stand.
characters aren't.
With a little
Right.
work, there's no limits to how high you'll climb. Just don't look down. As your digital companion, I can help you navigate the complex relationships with my personality matrix. Business partners, friends, rivals, enemies, maybe even lovers. It's all about saying the right thing at the right time. Your choices matter, so choose carefully. There's a city you see when you close your eyes. It's called Nivalis. Consider this your invitation.
So 2024 is the first date we've had for it.
Princess, the Zetopans will be in our system any
Oh,
minute.
look, this is the one we were talking about.
Yet. Prepare defenses.
Upgrading our engine capabilities. Engineering's on it. Zetopan warship.
Oh, interesting.
Don't lose hope now. Red alert!
Blast door sealed.
Units online.
Jump light report.
Jump light calibration almost complete, Your Highness.
Incoming Zetopan fighters.
More ships jumping in.
Scramble fighters.
Blue meter engaging enemy.
Oh, do you remember the sim that we were, the
Yeah.
ship sim? This is it.
Oh. ETA on jump.
Jump light in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not today, Voltan.
Jump Light Odyssey.
That looks
Oh.
interesting.
Free demo.
And this one or the other one?
On the other one, the space sim game. Oh, this looks pretty.
Like Tarkov.
Yeah, it does.
A lot like Tarkov. With that menu system.
Like a zombie Tarkov, yeah.
Oh, were there zombies?
Yeah.
Huh.
Content reminders enabled. Upcoming games in the next 30 minutes include Path of Exile 2, the full Ferocious trailer, Age of Sigmar, Realms of Ruin, and Citizen Sleeper 2, Starward Vector. Failure to keep watching will lead to a personal system failure.
Lies of P, the Pinocchio Bloodborne-like game, is just a couple months off, and it's got me thinking, what other untapped literary veins are just waiting to be gamified?
I can generate a list of game concepts, pairing underutilized classic literature and an appropriate style of gameplay.
By all means, but stick to public domain. We want to keep costs down.
Of course, Sean. Concept 1, Great Expectations Dirt Bike Racer.
I don't really know what the market is for that. Next.
Concept 2, Sense and Sensibility VR Shooter.
Sweet Jane Austen's bonnet. No. Next.
Concept 3, Oliver Twist. Please, sir, may I have some more?
It's artful, but a little problematic. I mean, why don't you just throw something together like a Metroidvania based on the Christmas Carol?
I'm afraid you're too late, Sean, but perhaps you'd be interested in Ebenezer and the Invisible World.
Are you kidding? Is she kidding? She's not kidding.
But what?
That looks interesting.
it's a Christmas Carol Metroidvania. What are games? What do you think about this, Bug?
I love it.
Plum pudding.
I know, it's like, oh my god. And the different spirits give you extra powers, yeah.
Nature, oh my goodness.
In the invisible world.
That is weird.
Weird and hilarious. This is why I love indie games, man.
But it doesn't say when.
It does not. A demo available now on Steam.
Really? I gotta go over there.
They're putting out. Wait. Yeah, this is that 5v5v or 5v like 30 Castle Conquest game we were looking at the other day.
So you can have 5 people in it?
5 people on a team versus like 5 other teams. Sadly, I think it's PvP only. So this is what's called an RTS bug.
Okay.
It's a real-time strategy game where you can bring all these different troops to bear to collect resources and then to fight on the battlefield in large-scale battles. Dwarf, really?
Dwarf looks phenomenal. Hey, Frank AI, as a mind birth from like everything ever written about video games, I'm sure you've got an interesting take on it. What are your thoughts?
Sean, Dwarf isn't just about strategic balance of resource scarcity in military industry. It's a game about the human condition.
Dwarf does war?
Against a cold
Yeah,
and uncaring
I guess.
universe.
A pretty moving sentiment there, Frankie. Hey, what about Warhaven?
Warhaven isn't just about clashing swords and moments of magic heroism. It's a game about the human condition, about our shared struggle against a cold and uncaring universe.
Well, some wisdom bears repeating, right? And while I go sort out some unrelated gremlins in Frank AI's procedural critique, let's see a game with its own gremlins to sort out, preferably with a shotgun.
These creatures infernal, these perils eternal. Lord, heal me, free me.
How do I say this diplomatically?
No.
Yeah, this
Why?
one's not for me.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they used good graphics to make it look low res and not 8-bit or Minecraft or voxels or whatever, but
I don't understand why. Is this all indie stuff we're seeing?
Yes. I mean,
Okay,
for the most
'cause I was
part.
going to say, like, this has been a little
No, PC gaming
impressive.
Yeah, PC gaming show is generally
I see.
up to A stuff. You're not going to see any double
Right,
A or
triple
triple
A.
A stuff. I mean, really, the only two shows you're going to get triple A stuff at is at Summer Games Fest and the
Xbox and
show.
PlayStation.
Well, PlayStation doesn't do a show anymore.
Oh,
so
okay.
Just the Xbox and the Summer Games Fest. Yeah,
It just feels very like, oh, this is $5 on Steam.
Okay, this is apparently an MMO.
Thank you for believing in me. Together, we'll make it the best shop the island's ever seen.
I like the idea of an MMO shopkeeper, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Welcome to Karzai Village.
I feel like it won't be very well populated.
That's not necessarily true at all.
Sent you. You will regret working for the outlaws.
Is it an MMO or co-op?
Yes?
I mean, maybe.
Can't you feel the love in the air?
Oh, no, this looks interesting.
We're going out on a date.
It's a dating sim.
Calm down. I freaking told her. What are you gonna do?
Oh, we've seen this actually.
A mysterious infection continues to spread across
The
the
feed
globe.
is going
What
crazy.
is going on?
Okay.
I mean, the infected, the wall.
The song was about you. Your smile. Your warmth. Is there
There you
anything we
go.
can do? We just saw a broadcaster get eaten. I have to go. No! Defeating him now might make the wall fall on top of
Yeah, Ken was waiting for this.
But I can teach
Oh, okay.
you a couple of things too, you know.
Dating ARPG?
Yeah, it's a dating ARPG. That's exactly what it is.
Wait for me! Goodbye.
About surviving the apocalypse.
It's not over! Not yet!
That kind of looks interesting.
Ha! Save your date. Eternites.
Eternites there, showing us that love is never simple, especially in the middle of an apocalypse. You know, I sometimes get a little misty-eyed myself.
Not Eternites, I think it's Eternites.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love modernity. And sure, big tech's done some stumbling. I bet Mark Zuckerberg's probably a little lonely in the Matrix. But all I'm saying is the olden days had an appeal. Medieval times when we were plowing our own fields and treating everything with leeches.
Hey, Crow.
Not buying 8 pictures with weird
Farming.
electric money. Luckily, though,
I'd rather watch farming than this
bring
guy.
the medieval fantasy
Oh,
to
yeah.
life. To find out how, I had Frank AI activate her new reporter drone. Oh, it's designed to identify, question, and report back on the work of leading game developers. And don't worry, technically speaking, it's completely legal. I mean, this little
Where
guy
did they
even
get
got
this
a
guy?
selfie light. It's like kind of
Hell.
like a friendly
He always does these and he's terrible.
I cannot.
Little RD has flown itself all the way out to Helsinki, Finland to meet the team.
I don't know who likes him.
Highly anticipated.
Does he work on games?
He,
or
no,
is
he was a game commentator.
Yeah, he was
for
big
the
on
fu-
StarCraft.
Yeah.
Snapper tuna. Oh, these graphics are amazing.
Mm-hmm. It's because they're real.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So pretty.
My name is Reynir Hardarson.
That's where their game studio is in that rundown castle.
In that castle? That's amazing.
It's not. I'm joking.
Seriously?
I'm joking.
Which we can call home.
Why do you do that?
Life, mysteries, and it's for you to explore. Imagine yourself if you are living in 12th or 13th century Europe. It's a very different reality.
Graphics are good.
Knowledge has been lost and is getting rediscovered. It's where magic truly exists and ghosts exist and the myths are real. And this is kind of the inspiration we take to build. It's basically going back to the roots of what fantasy means and building a fantasy world based on real-world mythologies. And so we go very much into the roots. So we're using a lot of medieval literature and medieval bestiaries and grimoires, using real-world magic, actual recipes for healing and ointments, and using
Is that how you create a game? You have to create it first on paper?
Well, yeah, you need some kind of outline of what it is.
I'm Solkara. I'm the Chief Product Officer at Mainframe Industries. So PAX Day, maybe the way to explain it would be, imagine you're in this amazing, beautiful world. It's huge. And you find yourself in a forest, and your mission is to find a plot for where you start building a home. And from that home, you will go on to adventures to explore the world. So with the lore, we have wanted to create something that is fairly deep and rich and grounded in reality, but something that is actually not a direct copy of any of the history. So there's multiple types of ruins, there's the dungeons, and you will be able to find snippets of the lore from the eras when these were created in the game itself. And part of the lore and mystery is also part of in the gameplay itself, so you will be able to find and examine things and actually then find snippets that help you find other places and make items in the game itself. And the area of the game that you will be able to play when the game launches is, we're calling it Gallia, and it's very similar to the areas of the world in southern France, with the influences from the Nordics where we're from. So what we're building is, we're calling it the social sandbox. We're putting the least amount of barriers to entry on how you can actually interact with other players. Where most MMOs actually...
So it is an MMO.
...in how you can cooperate with the other players.
This one is
fundamentally different. So from the first minute when you start playing...
Oh, that's very pretty.
You will be able to do everything you imagine with the other players. So you can trade, other people can actually help you. You can literally go onto a dungeon raid from the very beginning of you starting the journey in the game, should you find people who actually help you to do that. What we want to create an environment that actually really incentivizes people to play the game the way they like. And for some, actually just going out to the wood and cutting down the forest is something that gives you a sense of achievement, because you know the coal that you're helping to produce actually is valuable for the guild. Some people will absolutely prefer to just go to the dungeons. They couldn't care less about the coal production, but these players will still depend on each other. Where there's valuables to bring from the dungeon, there's valuables to bring from the forest, and even the PvP players, they will be able to produce items that are only available through the PvP, but they will depend on the other players as well.
The lore of PAX Day is very much inspired by real-world folklore and fairy tales.
I think they've said the name 4 times now, and I've not gotten it once. PAX Day.
This stuff is actually literally real.
That would be why I didn't understand it.
Throughout the ages is that folklore are actually start out as true stories, whereas fairy tales are fiction, and that's the distinction between the two. Folklore often, handles about ghosts or spirits or some supernatural things, but in the eyes of the people during those times, this is reality. This is real. Ghosts are real, and this is not disputed as any fantasy. And this is what we want to reflect. So when you're walking in the forest during night, you will find these things. You will find ghosts. You will find the spirits of of the past. And the deeper you go, the more mysterious and strange it becomes.
I'm surprised this is the first we're hearing of this all weekend.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
If I've caused any existential anxiety with my presence, it might help to try reframing those stresses in a positive light. Think of me, perhaps, as a blue shell from your favorite kart racer. I might be wielded to ruthlessly destroy hard-earned positions, but we can still have fun. Maybe there's a lizard driving a little car. Isn't that nice? Let's celebrate the same spirit of kart racing treachery as our next preview brings Mario Kart Mayhem to PC. Here's Stampede Racing Royale.
That's a lot of racers.
Yeah, there's a ton on
Yeah,
there.
60 players.
60 people.
I look at this and you know what I see?
What?
A lot of frustration that I'll never be first, ever.
For Master Horizon 2, The Search for Life, the art team is looking to balance style and authenticity to faithfully represent all the incredible vehicles used in space exploration.
Players will see familiar rocket launches and a host of historical missions, past, present, and future. The design team have consulted with many space industry professionals to make sure that the gameplay reflects how it feels to be on the front line of exciting interplanetary discoveries. Go to MasterHorizon2.com to sign up to our mailing list to be the first to play the game. We have an alpha on the horizon.
Frank, I cannot tell you how excited I am to see Path of Exile 2 in action. You know, being something of a Path of Exile veteran myself.
That's debatable, Sean.
What?
Your Path of Exile playtime falls well below the community average.
But the time isn't what matters in that game.
I'm also analysing your chosen character builds in recent leagues and...
No, my build wasn't meant to be
they're
a fun
producing
build.
some troubling DPS simulation.
Fascinating. Fascinating, Frankie. But let's not keep the good people waiting. Let's roll the tape for Path of Exile 2, please.
If Ed Ziri could see this now. Ugh, disgusting. Foul creatures.
I mean, they've retooled some of their attack animations and power effects and stuff.
I don't think I played the first one.
Oh god, I've played so much of the first one. I think I have something like more. I think just like a year ago or 2 years ago, I had something like 500 hours logged into it.
Jeez.
It's basically Diablo, but with Final Fantasy VII's materia system for every item and armor that you have.
Oh, wow.
Hey everyone, my name is Leo and I'm the lead developer of a new action-adventure game Ferocious. I began working on Ferocious a few years ago, with the idea of creating a first-person shooter in timeless Lost World type of setting, combining over-the-top action with exploration and a sense of wonder.
And then killing all that wonder.
We were always
With
inspired
an
by
axe.
mysterious places frozen in time, that you may have seen in movies like King Kong and Jurassic Park. We aim to marry the setting and its unique gameplay opportunities with classic first-person shooter mechanics, similar to early installments of franchises like Far Cry and Crysis. The flexibility of the Unity engine allows us to create unique solutions to some of the environmental features, such as custom water effects and release lists, and follow the game on Steam.
I swear he said, I hope you guys have.
An epic shared world puzzle adventure game set in a world of fantasy, ancient wonders, and natural beauty.